Okay, everyone, stay calm, stay calm, stay calm, stay calm, stay calm. It's happening. Let's prepare ourselves. Hello and welcome to FTTR, I am Ian McQuaid, and today we are talking about AEW Dynamite, in particular the announcement / victory of Will Ospreay, which has confirmed that at Forbidden Door we will be getting Swerve Strickland versus Will Ospreay for the AEW World Championship. I don't think we were expecting this, and there's a lot to dive into with this, but before we do this, please hit subscribe, please like the video, please comment your thoughts down below, and I'll try and reply to every single one of them as we dive into this. So yes, Will Ospreay picked up the win of the Gauntlet, the Forbidden Door Gauntlet match, and he will be the new challenger for Swerve Strickland. Now, is this good or is this bad? This is the title of the video and the thing that I want to discuss the most going into this. I think that's a silly question. Of course this is good. You've got Swerve Strickland and Will Ospreay in your company. Why would you not put on that match? That is a certified banger. That is going to get the wrestling world talking. That has intrigue going into it, because what's going to happen with the International Championship? Are we going to get a double champ? Are we going to get a schmozzy finish? There's a lot of stuff that can be discussed around this match, and I think it makes sense to do it. It's just very unexpected and sort of out of the blue. They've got a few weeks to build to this so we can get really interesting promos from Swerve and from Ospreay and really hype up this match. And I think the match at Forbidden Door will be incredible. Now, the outcome. I think that's what everyone's sort of talking about, because everyone's sort of penciled in Will Ospreay will be fighting for the World Championship at Wembley Stadium. I don't think that's going to be the case. I don't think we're going to get Will Ospreay sort of defending or gaining the World Championship at this year's Wembley Stadium, because I don't think you need it yet. I think you can build to that. I don't think he should come in and win it straight away, because that sort of loses the impact. I think you can do this as a sort of journey of his character wanting to win the world title in Wembley and then failing and coming back and eventually doing it later. I think that makes all the sense in the world. And I think having Swerve in the main event of Wembley really solidifies him as a top guy. But what does that mean for Forbidden Door? Do you have Ospreay lose? Do you have Swerve lose? Do you have a DQ? It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one, and I'm sure Tony Khan is a smarter man than me, and he knows what he's doing with this finish. He knows who's going over. He knows what he wants to do with his stories going forward. Me personally, I think there is one key option that has not been tapped into enough that has ramifications going forward, gives us the dream match, and yet protects both guys. There is one thing that can do that, and it has not been done, if I can remember correctly. I don't think it's been done on pay-per-view yet, and that is a 60-minute time limit draw. The only one I can remember, the 60-minute one, time limit draw, was the Danielson Hangman match from Dynamite. I think this finish would protect both guys. It would have an incredible match. 60 minutes of those two guys wrestling is perfect. That would work incredibly well. And what this does, you not only protect both guys, you have them batter each other. You maybe have Will crawling to make the pin, or you have Swerve crawling to make the pin as the time limit expires. Both guys are protected because they've gone for 60 minutes, couldn't get it done either way, and it goes to a draw. I think that's something that's not been tapped into enough in AEW, because you look at the reception that the sort of Kenny Omega-Okada match had when that went to a time limit draw. It was renowned. It was amazing. I think the audience could handle a time limit draw with these two stars. And from there, they part ways and come back to it later. Because following Forbidden Door, you have the Owen Hart Cup, which will name a challenger for Wembley. You don't need to have Will in that. This match takes him out of the running. He's not cleared to compete in the Owen Cup, and therefore you have someone else win maybe MJF, and go on to challenge Swerve at Wembley. It takes him out of that picture. People will be like, okay, that makes sense. He's had this war, and now he can't compete in the Owen. We're getting a challenger. It's going to be someone in the tournament. And then Will can do his own thing at Wembley, whether it be feud with Zack Sabre Jr. or the Elite, or however they want to go with that. That is why I think the time limit draw makes the most sense, especially on a Forbidden Door show, because it's a New Japan-esque show where time limit draws are very, very impactful, and sort of going down to the wire is used incredibly well in New Japan Pro Wrestling. So I think it makes all the sense in the world to have a time limit draw. I just hope that I believe the audience can take a 60-minute time limit draw in the main event. Now, the other options are Swerve just wins. Fair. Will just wins. Fair. But I don't think you get the same amount of impact and story progression that you do having a 60-minute time limit draw. I think the time limit draw is the best way to go with this, whether it be like you could have Hangman come back, you could have the Elite cost Swerve, you could have all this kind of shenanigans, but at the end of the day, I think having these two with minimal interference, especially following Double or Nothing, minimal interference, just two guys going back and forth for an hour, neither man gets the job done, they cement themselves as both top stars, and they pass like ships in the night now, and then they come back 6 months' time or something when Swerve's still on top, or Ospreay's dropped the International Championship and he wants a rematch. I think that's the way to go, and I'm very, very excited for the match. I'm very excited for Forbidden Door. I think it looks awesome, and I want to know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you like my pitch? Do you not? Do you think this is good, bad, whatever? Let me know down in the comments. I'll try and reply to every single one of them. Thank you all ever so much for your support, and have a nice day.